Imagine one of the world's most famous musicians explaining high school math, and suddenly everyone's watching. That's exactly what happened when AI rendered Drake solving vector problems blew up online. In this video, you're going to discover how AI can turn dry algebra into shareable content, why that matters for learning, and what it hints about the future of education. Let's begin with the trend itself. A wave of AI-generated clips popped up on TikTok and Instagram, showing Drake casually stepping through vector equations, like he's chatting about them mid-beat. It's funny, surprising, and oddly compelling. Suddenly, people who'd avoid math videos out of habit couldn't stop watching. But how is this made? At its core is voice synthesis AI, trained to mimic a famous voice, layered over a simple math lesson. No flashy effects, just voice, clarity, and familiarity. The result? Math feels less like homework and more like a conversation. Here's the hook. Behind the laughs, it's a clever lesson in how attention works. We humans latch onto things we recognize, Drake in this case, and the rest is cognitive gravy. You stay long enough to absorb the vectors without even realizing it. So that's our roadmap. First, we'll break down what vectors really are and why they show up everywhere in physics, games, and navigation. Next, we'll unveil the AI tech behind the viral clips. Then we'll dig into why this matters and how EdTech might borrow that trick. Ready to decode the Drake effect? Let's dive into vectors first. It's more fun than it sounds. If you've ever played a video game, plotted a map, or dealt with forces in physics, vectors have been there quietly doing the heavy lifting. In math speak, a vector is simply a quantity with both magnitude and direction, like an arrow pointing from here to there with a length. But that simple idea powers everything from 3D games to building bridges. Weird how something so tiny can matter so much, right? Now imagine Drake explaining that arrow concept in his voice, straightforward yet smooth. Suddenly, that formula isn't intimidating. And that's the curiosity engine at work. Familiarity lowers resistance. Next, how did someone actually create that Drake voice? Enter voice synthesis AI. You feed it hours of recordings, it learns voice patterns, tone, and inflection, and then it can produce new speech that sounds like the celeb. Pair that with a script explaining vectors, and boom, you get Drake teaching math in a meme, effortlessly. That tech is not just joke fodder, it's educational potential in disguise. Think accessible math lessons, spoken in supportive voices, maybe even your favorite YouTuber or celebrity. It's personalization meeting edutainment. But we're not done yet. Next up, we explore the psychological magic behind this. Why do funny, unexpected formats make us learn better? And what can educators take from that? Strap in, the lesson is about to get meta. Ever wonder why a joke helps you remember a fact longer? Attention is the currency of learning, and surprise, humor, and novelty buy it. When Drake solves vectors, that unexpected combo lights up curiosity, and curiosity opens the mind. Cognitive psychology shows that emotional hooks, like humor, create stronger memory encoding. That's why inside every pop science video you love, there's a tiny neuroscience trick working. You laugh, you stay, you remember. Our Drake math meme uses the same trick, delivering knowledge dressed as novelty. But novelty wears off if overused. That means educators and creators need to balance fun with substance. Making math catchy is one thing. Ensuring the concept sticks is another. Pairing a Drake voice with a real breakdown of vector math, that's where the educational potency lies. Now imagine building a micro-learning tool. Quick 1-minute lessons, each narrated by different voices, maybe historical figures, pop icons, or calming synth tones, each delivering a bite of science or math. The AI can handle the voice. Curriculum designers guide the content. That's where we're heading. Coming up next, the big picture. What does this viral experiment signal about the future of learning platforms and educational formats? Stay tuned for something inspiring and human. AI voices aren't confined to celebs. Imagine lessons narrated in voices that match your mood, calming when stressed, energetic when sleepy. Microlearning provides short, entertaining clips packed with info, perfect for today's short attention spans, turning entertainment into learning. Learners trust recognizable voices, making them more willing to engage. This trust is the foundation of effective teaching. Still, educators play a vital role, designing lessons, guiding AI, ensuring accuracy, and upholding ethical standards. In summary, Drake solving vectors in AI-powered videos is a viral success due to surprise, familiarity, and bite-sized content. Get ready for personalized, engaging lessons like never before. What celebrity voice would you want teaching math? Subscribe and share your thoughts.